It was that's from
it's a very big
Primetime Sam Roberts said it was fantastic.
There's no color photos inside though, which is shocking though. Most of those books have that. He has this little like cartoon art thing of all the wrestlers though, so it's kind of weird.
That's good.
All right. Anyways, yeah, for those fans, there's some fan in front of me who's an old school wrestling fan, about same age as me, maybe a year older. He was talking about how he's skipping work today, go to this thing. First he told me to come in late, then he's like saying, hey, I forget, I'm not going in at all. He told me some funny stories about Cena recently did some book signing, and he went to that, and he was protesting across the street or something like that. And he was anybody who drove by and asked, like, what's this line for? And he's like, hey, if you don't know who Bret Hart is, he was heckling those guys.
Heckle?
He was talking about all this nonsense about, like, Stampede Wrestling and 24/7. I'm just like, I already have all the footage. I don't have to have 24/7.
24/7 is not bad. My brother has it.
Yeah.
If you want to see, like pay-per-views or...
The only problem is the big editing they do with the nonsense.
Yeah, they do a lot of that, but...
Editing theme songs, editing the word WWF, it's stupid.
Yeah, but...
It's pretty good, though, yeah, to see historical kind of concept of the matches and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was talking to this guy a bit. He knew quite a bit of wrestling. He said even his friend one time, he met Mr. McMahon and Trump, and he ate lunch with them.
You're fired.
And he said his friend wasn't smart to ask him for a job. He was talking to these guys, and he just was blown away by it. He never...
Wow.
So I can't believe...
That's like the number one thing you do. You don't even talk to them. You're just like, hey, can I get a job?
Exactly. So
then you talk.
I was pretty down with this kid's friend, but, yeah, so we were talking for a while, and, he was a good old school fan. Behind me is a joke like, I'd say he's about 10-year-old kid wearing like a DX shirt. I'm like, oh, Brett Rouse, hear this nonsense? Or this kid talking to his dad and Nazi, like, Daddy, I want to vote on Cyber Sunday, man. Like, talking about nonsense.
Did you hear about that? Sorry to interrupt you on that one. Cyber Sunday, they used to do it, you could vote online.
Now you have to pay money because you have to text.
Now you got to text it in on your phone and pay whatever your charge is, plus an extra 99 cents.
It's outrageous. I wouldn't do that.
This is how bad the WWF or E, whatever the heck you want to call it, needs money. First they charge almost $70 for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're going to this. This is why they lose their fans.
I guess because they don't have hotlines anymore, so now they got to make money off of text messaging. You got to be dumb, though, if you want to pay that kind of money. Also,
now,
interesting.
Who called those hotlines in the past? I don't know anybody that called them.
No, I had a free hotline in like middle school and high school. Remember that? I had hotline, or you don't remember that? I have my own wrestling hotline. Like in 01, 02.
You had one?
Yeah. There used to be this system called SkyTel. You could have like hotlines. BMO actually knows about it. He used to call them up. And Pacone called up. I even had this special segment time. It was called the Jack, you know what, of the week. Jack Butt of the week, basically. And I said, Jackass of the week is Richard Pacone. It was pretty funny. And
okay.
It was really fun. I had these great segments. People used to call it up. And the whole system just shut down, though. It was a great thing, though. People were pranking. It was good wrestling news. So the actual real ones, though, like Mean Gene and JR, though, I never called those. They were
pointless. Why are you going to spend $5.99 or whatever a minute?
Yeah.
Pointless.
But, yeah, so anyways, like I said before, I don't know how we changed the subject. That kid was behind me. There was a joke, some other joke little kids. So it was a variety of audience. You saw like a lot of older people, teenagers, young kids. So a lot of people were there. Now,
who'd you go with? Just yourself?
Yeah, just by myself. I found out Arthur DeRosa actually wanted to go. He knew about it, but he thought it was at night, not in the afternoon. Because I told him like after I got back. So I would, if I knew he was interested, I would have mentioned it to him, but I didn't figure it. Yeah, so anyways, though, I met him, though. Not that bad of a wait compared to some of these things. It was a nice day outside, too, so it wasn't cold or anything. When I got in, he looked like he was ill, though. I don't know if he's battling his cold or because of the stroke, but...
I think it's still the stroke.
Yeah, he didn't look too good.